Okay, now let's just talk about this article that a team member shared with me. And we are going to further connect the dots with this article and the Mail Online article speaking about Professor Chris Whitty warning us about another pandemic, right? Now, people, with everything that we do, we need to exercise critical thinking, we need to connect the dots, and most definitely ask questions, right? Now, the article that I'll be reading is from the Metro, and it is by a Jeff Parson, date the 8th of March 2022. Please go look up the article for yourself. Use critical thinking, because I'm not spreading fake news. Understand that these people are developing technology to destroy humanity, right? Now, let's get into this article. A virgin mouse gave birth to a litter of baby mice. A litter of baby mice has been born without a father's input in a lab in China, right? And the last pandemic, it is alleged it was started in a lab in China. Pay attention and connect the dots. Using unfertilized mouse eggs, the scientists use a gene editing tool to find and implant the genes that would usually be supplied by a father. Adding a specific enzyme then switched on the genes, which then allow the eggs to become a fetus. Implanted into a female mouse, the researchers watched as a litter of baby mouse arrive through effectively a virgin birth. A virgin birth, also known as parthenogenesis, have previously been seen naturally in birds, lizards, snakes, sharks, rays, and other fish, but they do not occur in mammals until now. Now, people, let us connect the dots and understand what they are doing, right? Because in the future, we won't have a lot of men. And there is a Bible verse, Isaiah 4:1. And let us read a bit of it. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name. Take away our reproach. Right? Now, in today's world, we have the call for individuals who are not trained soldiers to go and fight war. Right? And we're seeing quite a lot of men pick up the war cry to go and fight in these wars. Right? So we are not going to have a lot of men around. So what they are doing, they are creating technology that when there is no man around, no male around, the woman can reproduce without the man. Right? And they are also making moves to do so without the female as well. So if there's only a man and they can get the egg, then they can reproduce without the woman. So definitely they are trying to tell humanity that they don't need the creator, they don't need the grand architect, right? Now, understand where this is going, right? Now, when it comes on to the mouse, some years ago I had a vision that my home was filled with mouse, and I did not understand what was happening. You need to know that the next pandemic that is coming will come from rats, right? The next pandemic that is coming will come from rats. And the last time that happened was in 1347 when they had the Black Death, right? It was a pandemic then, and it's the bubonic plague. And where did that one start? It started in China, right? Ask questions and connect the dots, because it is order out of chaos, right? So meanwhile, we're having a war, we're having shortages of food, right? So we won't have any soap, any detergents, any disinfectant, right? We won't have water, right? People connect the dots and understand what is to come, right? And you've got to make preparation for the dark days ahead, because all of this is going to happen around the same time, right? The calamity of man, it's all going to happen around the same time. So we won't have enough space to think, because there's so much that is going to be happening around us. If we are not prepared, right, we're going to have a slow, painful death, right? So they are showing you that they can reproduce rat on a mass, and they can, right? They can. They are showing you we've got this technology, and believe this, they will use it, right? Understand that we will be getting another pandemic, and that pandemic is coming from rats. You will hear something like, oh, we created these rats and they escaped from the lab. Something in that region is going to happen. Just you wait for it, right? I don't know what else to tell you people, right? I don't know what kind of mind control we're under, what kind of witchcraft, why these people can tell us how they're going to destroy us, and we don't believe. We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.